Right now, pro-choice and pro-life advocates are holding a protest at Madison's Planned Parenthood clinic. This after Planned Parenthood Wisconsin started providing abortion services.
Also, a family and community are asking for help after a tragic crash takes the lives of a father and daughter. How you can lend a hand.
And later, the Milwaukee Bucks make a blockbuster trade, bringing another superstar to the team who they had to give up to get him. It's all ahead on News 3 Now at 6. Another wet and cloudy day for those of us in the Madison area. Steady showers were on and off throughout the day. Good evening. Thanks for joining us after multiple rainy days. It appears this will be the last we see of it this week.
But with the rain moving out, some fog could be taking its place. For the latest conditions, let's check the first warn forecast with Chief Meteorologist Gary Canaldi.
Well, Charlotte, it's not raining in the backyard. It is kind of damp here, and skies are mostly cloudy, though every once in a while I can see a little peak of sun poking on through. As we take a look at visible cloud track, though, you can see there have been a few breaks in the clouds over southwestern Wisconsin. Otherwise, it's just been cloudy and pretty dreary today. Low pressure is located across northern Illinois, and all the showers have been rotating around it. So with the counterclockwise circulation, the rain is actually moving from east to west, opposite of the way that we normally would expect it. But you can see some heavier showers that were around New Glarus have really diminished in intensity as they head toward Mineral Point and areas north of Darlington. A little wider perspective over southwestern Wisconsin shows some showers up around Richland Center, but that's pretty much it. Right now, the rest of southern Wisconsin, precipitation free, although it is possible there could be a stray shower popping up in a few spots. Most of those will be gone by about midnight tonight. Current temperatures are mainly in the 60s thanks to the cloud cover. Notice Platteville still at 71 degrees. They've had a little bit of sunshine there over the last couple of hours. 65 right now in Madison, 65 in Stoughton, and 67 degrees in Cross Plains. Look for skies to be mostly cloudy this evening. Again, a few scattered showers, but they'll gradually come to an end as temperatures fall to around 62 by 10 p.m. Later on, I'll take a look at the prospects for fog overnight and then take a look at a weekend warm-up as we head toward next week.
To breaking news now on a deadly crash that killed a school principal back in January. The driver in that deadly crash will not face criminal charges.
56-year-old Beth Steffen was hit while walking her dogs on the morning of January 3rd. For more, we go to Catherine Merck, who's live in the area where that crash happened. Catherine.
Eric and Charlotte, I'm live right now on the road where the crash happened that claimed the life of Beth Steffen, that beloved Fitchburg teacher. Today, we got the investigation report from the Fitchburg police that explains the summary of what happened that January morning. Here is what we know today. The report said that in the early morning hours when it was dark out on January 3rd, a car driven by a 24-year-old man was tracked as going 58 miles per hour in the 35 miles per hour zone I'm in right now. That was tracked a half a second before hitting Beth Steffen, the teacher. The driver was on his way home from work and was not using his phone or was impaired in any way. The findings were forwarded to the district attorney's office, who decided not to file criminal charges. The driver was instead given a municipal ticket for speeding, and signs warning drivers of their speed were added to the area after the crash. You can see one of them behind me in this 35 mile per hour zone right now. It's warning drivers to slow down. And in this area, multiple neighbors told me that they see cars drive very fast speeds down this street. We've done in-depth coverage following the crash about the efforts that could have been made to prevent this teacher's death. More on that is on our website right now at channel3000.com. Reporting live in Fitchburg, I'm Catherine Merck, News 3 Now.
Happening now, people for and against abortion are voicing their opinions after Planned Parenthood Wisconsin resumed abortion services at 2 of its clinics.
A protest and counter-protest taking place outside the Madison clinic, which resumed those services just last week. And that's where we find our Armand Rahman, who is live there tonight. Armand?
Yeah, Eric and Charlotte, as I have been here for the past hour or so, the groups, both of them, have grown considerably in size, and they're now occupying both sides of the street. As you can see here, on that side is the pro-life group kicking off their 40 days for life vigil. And right now they're currently praying in a circle, and they're in front of Planned Parenthood. Meanwhile, on the other side of the street is the pro-choice side in front of the Women's Care Center. Now, Madison police have also arrived, and they're standing by on the scene right now to see whether or not things escalate here. But as I said, both sides are peaceful right now as things go. Just the pro-choice side loudly declaring their voice. Meanwhile, the pro-life side has been praying for the past, I would say, 20 minutes to a half an hour or so. I spoke to both sides, including a woman who had an abortion and a retired nurse who treated women who had backyard abortions back before Roe v. Wade existed. I also spoke to the head of 40 Days for Life and another woman against abortion. We'll hear from all those tonight at 10. For now, live in Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Armand, thank you. A barn outside Brooklyn is considered a total loss tonight after catching fire this morning. Multiple crews responded to the 4,500 block of Rutland Road just after 6:45. Brooklyn Fire Chief Mason Barber says about 16,000 gallons of water were used to put out this fire. No people were hurt, but several goats and chickens died in this fire. Chief Barber says the fire does not appear to be suspicious.
Unfortunately, there's probably just not enough to get a full answer. Interviewing the property owners and looking at conditions. At this point, the fire will be documented as unfounded until we find anything more.
Now, one firefighter was injured while responding. That person was treated and later released. The community is in shock and asking for help after a fatal crash in Lafayette County. Jason Richardson and his daughter were killed after the car they were in was struck by a semi yesterday.
His partner, Leanne, survived the crash and recently found out she's pregnant. All this after they lost another child last year. Our Jalen Banks spent the day with Jason's friend who has organized a GoFundMe for the family. Jalen?
Allie Simmons grew up and went to school with Jason Richardson, and while she is still in shock from the news of his passing, she found the strength to lend a helping hand to him and his family. And through all of this, they have been touched through the efforts.
Jason was a wonderful family guy. He loved those girls more than anything in the world.
Jason Richardson left a lasting impact in a small town.
Knows everyone. My class was 13 people. In a small town school, you know everybody. Always willing to help, always willing to be there. We grew up with those kids, so I've known them for quite a while.
Allie Simmons grew up with Jason and says she can't imagine what his family is going through.
I don't think I'd be able to wake up. I wouldn't want to. Being very close with my husband, I couldn't imagine. I came home last night, I hugged my kids, and I just held them. Those two little girls not having their sibling, not having their dad.
Despite the pain and shock, Allie's heart led her to help and reach out to the Richardson family.
We can't be in their shoes, we can't be where they are, but hopefully giving them some money to help with finances while she's grieving the process of loss and things like that can just help give her a little bit less stress.
Even with the aid of the GoFundMe, Allie wants Jason's partner, Leanne, to know she is not alone.
Be there for her when she needs us and just know that we're all rallying together to be there for her.
The GoFundMe raised its initial goal of $40,000 in less than 24 hours. The goal has been raised now to $60,000, and if you'd like to donate to Leanne and the Richardson family, you can find it on our website at channel3000.com.
Jalen, thank you. The USDA's Undersecretary Jenny Lester visited Mount Horeb today after a $5 million award to the Wisconsin Local Food Purchase Assistance Agreement. Now, the agreement is part of a national program put in place to help small and medium-sized local farms improve and keep up their food systems and distribute nutritious food to underserved communities. The Undersecretary heard from smaller-sized Wisconsin farmers and farming nonprofit Marble Seed about the success of the agreement so far.
It's about building the livelihood and the strength of every farmer across the country. It's about building the ability for communities across the country to have access to the food that's grown in their community, to have access to healthy food, to have access to the food that is also building jobs and economic growth and livelihood within their community as well.
The money given today is in addition to the $3 million already in place as they hope to further extend the success of Wisconsin's program. The Milwaukee Bucks have added an NBA superstar in a trade with the Portland Trail Blazers for perennial All-Star Damian Lillard.
Sports director Zach Hanley joins us now with the details. Zach?
Yeah, maybe there was a little foreshadowing for this move when Giannis took Damian Lillard for his first pick in the NBA All-Star Game draft, or maybe the Bucks' big man just wanted another shooter. Either way, it's now Dame time in Milwaukee. To get Lillard, the Bucks traded Drew Holiday to the Blazers along with 3 future draft picks and Grayson Allen to the Suns. Lillard averaged 32 points and 7 assists per game last season in Portland. And with the addition of the 7-time All-Star, the Bucks are now the favorites to win the NBA title this season.
Well, heads up for those of you who drive a Hyundai or Kia. Both automakers are recalling more than 3 million vehicles combined in the U.S. That is because those vehicles are at risk of engine fires. The recalls cover more than 3 million cars and SUVs from 2010 through 2017. Owners are being asked to park those vehicles outside and away from structures until repairs are made. You can check on your vehicle's recall status on the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration website. Coming up on News 3 Now at 6, the Coats for Kids campaign is getting closer to 2,000 coats, the new total, and how you can help out.
Plus, do your children spend a lot of time looking at a screen after school? We all know the answer is yes, right? Well, what health experts say you can do to limit that time. It's just ahead.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are bone-in pork shoulder roast, just $1.68 a pound. Coke products or AHA, just $4.99 each when you buy 3. And Lunchables or P3, just $1.48, only at Hy-Vee.
Secure your home, add privacy, and keep your children and pets safe with one call to Revamp Fence, South Central Wisconsin's trusted source for high-quality fencing solutions. Revamp Fence installs state-of-the-art vinyl structures 5 times stronger than wood. Wind, water, and fade-resistant, easy to clean and maintain with a variety of stunning color combinations to enhance curb appeal, and backed with a lifetime warranty. Call now during our home safety event. You'll save with 50% off installation of a new fence, or choose 24 months no interest financing. Plus, receive a $250 Home Depot gift card with purchase and a bonus. Call during this program and receive a free upgrade to solar fence post cap lights. From Madison and South Central Wisconsin, call 1-800-565-5096. That's 1-800-565-5096.
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
This Thursday, one day only, earn a 50-cent Hy-Vee fuel saver for every $50 you spend. That's a 50-cent fuel saver for every $50. Thursday only, and only at Hy-Vee.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. When it comes to using or watching screens, kids are spending a lot of time in front of them when they get home from school. According to the American Academy of Child and Adolescent Psychiatry, on average, kids ages 8 to 12 spend 6 hours a day on devices. Teenagers spend up to 9 hours. Pediatricians recommend no screen time for children under 2. For older children, set a schedule where screen time is only allowed a certain time of day, and don't allow them in bedrooms at night.
They're going to be mad about it. They might have an attitude, but they're going to be mad at you a million times before they grow up. And remember that you're always doing things that are in their best interests.
Experts say it's also important for parents to set a good example when it comes to their own screen habits.
Well, this year's Coats for Kids campaign has now collected more than 1,500 donations. The new total is now at 1,565. News 3 Now, Clinky Cleaners, the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County, and Magic 98 want to thank those who have given their support, but we can still do better. If you have any used coats your children have outgrown, please consider taking them to any one of our area Clinky Cleaners locations. They'll take it off your hands and clean it for free, and then the coat will be sent to the Boys and Girls Club of Dane County. You can also buy a coat or other winter apparel off the club's Amazon wish list, and we have a link to that at channel3000.com/coats for kids. And still ahead, we check back in on the Madison Planned Parenthood protest there continue.
Plus, Dane County Executive Joe Parisi plans on expanding a program for responding to nonviolent behavioral emergencies. We take a closer look into how he plans on funding it.
And will we be seeing more rain or sun for the rest of the week? Gary with his complete forecast.
The fresh timer starts the minute a tomato gets picked. That's why at Pick and Save, we shorten the time from harvest to home. So no matter how you shop, you'll have more time to enjoy your fresh produce. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something on the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
At our $14.95 price, it's the best way to try Plexiderm and see it work for yourself after your first application. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
At Pick and Save, everyone wins when it comes to savings because you get the same great prices, deals, and rewards on pickup or delivery as you do in store. So no matter how you shop, everyone saves big. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. Right now, pro-life and pro-choice advocates are protesting and counter-protesting abortion services returning to Wisconsin.
Well, let's check back in with Armand Rahman live at that protest with the latest. Armand.
Yeah, guys, we switched to this side of the street right now with the pro-life group behind me, still huddled together and praying still. Now, take a look at the other side of the street right now. Police have marked off the Women's Care Center with police line, probably to make sure that the protesters don't encroach on that property. And they seem to be doing the same on this side here. If you swing back, they're also doing it on the Planned Parenthood side of the property, just to make sure that both groups don't encroach on any of the private property. Now, the pro-lifers did say that they feel that the politicians right now in the state are unfairly not enforcing the 1849 abortion law. Meanwhile, the other side says even though Planned Parenthood resumed services, they feel that they have been harassed by members of the other side, especially with people trying to resume services. So again, we'll be here until they are all night here tonight on the east side of Planned Parenthood. For now, live in Madison, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Today, county and city leaders announced a plan to expand an emergency response program outside of the Madison area it already serves. The Community Alternative Response Emergency Team, also known as CARES, is meant to be an alternative when responding to nonviolent behavioral health emergencies. Dane County Executive Joe Parisi plans to offer $200,000 in grant funds to communities looking to partner with the existing CARES program. The budget would also use $400,000 to create a new 911 dispatch diversion team, which would be made up of crisis counselors who work with people who call 911 during a behavioral health emergency.
Finally, we're at a place where people realize that people with mental health challenges and behavioral health challenges need help. And so there are moves on many fronts to enhance services and get people the help they need. And CARES is certainly an extremely important piece of that.
The Dane County executive said a similar team saw success in Tucson, Arizona, cutting down the need for an in-person response by public safety officials by nearly 80%. Parisi is expected to introduce the full 2024 county budget on Monday.
Warmer and sunny conditions are on the way. Here's Gary with a complete look at our forecast.
Yeah, just about time. We've had a fair amount of rain over the last couple of days. Of course, we were waiting for rain, a good soaking rain, and we got that because of the drought conditions. But just over the last 24 hours, areas west of Milwaukee from around Waukesha to south of Milwaukee in northern Racine County had over 2 inches of rain. And last night, the bullseye was right over Darlington in Lafayette County, area of about maybe 10 or 15 miles wide or in diameter, about 5 to 6 inches of rain in that area. You get to Wyoda, just to the east of Darlington, about 1/4 of an inch of rain. Belmont, about 2 inches. Most of the rest of Lafayette County had somewhere around an inch of rain. But over the last 3 days, you can see parts of Greene and Dane County, around New Glarus, over toward the town of Perry, south and west of Verona, up toward Mount Horeb. Some areas between about 3 and maybe as much as 7 inches of rain. And then also around Boscobel. So basically right along the Wisconsin River, from Prairie du Chien to Boscobel, Muscadet, that area saw between about 4 and 5 or more inches of rain, but with the Wisconsin River being very low because of the drought, a lot of that water is able to run off. We're not seeing any flooding conditions. But the rest of southern Wisconsin got a good soaking rain. North of Madison, generally 1 to 2 inches of rain over the last 3 days. These areas of red, somewhere between 2 or 4 inches or more of rain during that time period. But now the showers are really starting to wind down. We've had some showers, some heavier showers have moved just around New Glarus, but now those showers have almost dissipated as they move toward Mineral Point and Willow Springs up to the north. A couple of scattered showers over toward Richland Center, but over the next 6 hours, you can see future track radar pretty much puts an end to the showers. With all that moisture around, though, we'll probably see some areas of fog. So 3 things you need to know. As the showers end this evening, we'll see the areas of fog tonight and probably tomorrow night as well. But then as we head toward the weekend, temperatures warm up. I'm now looking for high temperatures in the lower 80s beginning Saturday and lasting probably through the early part of next week, around Tuesday. For the weekend, can't get much better than this. Sunny and warm both Saturday and Sunday. High temperatures will be up around 82 degrees for both days. Planning your evening, the rest of those showers really starting to dissipate by 9 p.m. Notice those temperatures, lower 60s, and they'll stay nearly steady overnight, and that will lead to areas of fog forming. But by midnight, most of the rain should be over with. Planning your night across Dane County, low of 61 in Belleville, 61 in Waunakee, 61 in Sun Prairie. Again, some areas of fog overnight into early tomorrow morning. Rest of southern Wisconsin, 61 in Janesville, 61 for the low in La Crosse, and 61 in Prairie du Chien. For tomorrow, morning clouds will give way to more sunshine in the afternoon. High temperature making it up to 71 degrees, and with more sunshine after that, the temperatures just take off. 76 on Friday in your first warned 7 to 10 day forecast. 82 Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday with lots of sunshine. Slight chance of a shower Wednesday, still in the upper 70s. A little better chances for showers Thursday and Friday's. Temperatures drop back to near normal by next weekend, and maybe a shower or thunderstorm chance by Saturday of next weekend.
And coming up in sports, from walk-on to team captain, it's been 6 years in the making for Marty Stry, while the Sun Prairie native wouldn't change his journey as a Badger. That's next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Every single day, we help families that have been tragically impacted in truck crashes. And you'll never pay us a fee until we win your case. Truck crash? Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
From working out to catching up, and of course, game night. Your home is the groundwork for all of life's awesome moments. This is Tom Coyle. My family and I say thank you. We're proud to have been a part of this community for 78 years. And during our 78th anniversary event, carpet installation is just $78. Coyle Carpet One Floor and Home. Beautiful, made affordable. Locally owned and operated since 1945.
Just look at them. State-of-the-art Honda hybrids, making ecological art out of any conditions they encounter. Rugged, dependable, stylish performance with fuel efficiency and low emissions that'll make a tree hugger blush. What's this phenomenon you're witnessing? It's the future today. Electrified driving built for Wisconsin. Get your Honda hybrid now at your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer. Honda gets Wisconsin.
Nobody wants to think about cold weather, but now's the time to winterproof your home. Is your house cold every winter? Your home needs foam. Are your heating costs too high? Your home needs foam. Do you have different temperatures in different rooms? Your home needs foam. USA Premium Foam is over 35% more efficient than ordinary, weaker insulation. Winterproof now and get 0% financing for 72 months.
USA Insulation.
Follow the GPS.
Continue straight.
Are you certain?
Turn right.
Are you for imprint certain?
Arrived.
Enjoy the certainty of showing your appreciation with the right promotional products from forimprint.com.
For imprint, for certain.
After a serious truck crash, you need a team who knows how to handle trucking cases and gets results. You need Gruber Law Offices. There's never a fee until we win. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
It's sold in a rainbow of flavors, and it could already be hurting your child's health.
Tomorrow, our Time for Kids expert shares strategies for talking to kids about vaping.
And after some rainy, cool weather, we are looking at some warmer weather. Join us tomorrow between 4:30 and 7.
What a night it was in Milwaukee last night. The Brewers lost to the Cardinals, but clinched the NL Central crown thanks to a Cubs loss. Doesn't matter how they did it, they're division champs. And to Craig Counsell, that's pretty cool, man.
It's a real privilege to play in October, and it means a lot. And for our first-year players, man, if you're a rookie and you're one of, it's 1 for 1. That's how I always see it. I talked to Freddie. Freddie's 5 for 6 going to the playoffs. Corbin Burns 5 for 6. That's pretty cool, man. And that you can do it in Milwaukee.
Before Wisconsin kicked off their season, Luke Fickell announced the 4 team captains that were voted on by their teammates to represent the program. Marty Stry was one of them, and it's been quite a journey for the Sun Prairie native. He walked on to UW, earned a scholarship, and now he's a team captain. Even before his days as a Sun Prairie Cardinal,
man wide open, touchdown Sun Prairie. That is Marty Stry.
Marty Stry knew where he wanted to play college ball.
Wanting to be a Badger was something that I'd had in mind almost forever.
And when the offer came to walk on,
after talking it over with my coach, my parents, I committed on the spot. But I knew that was what I wanted to do.
He was officially a Badger a day later. Fast forward to now, and it's been one heck of a journey for Stry at Wisconsin.
Coming in as a walk-on, working my way up the totem pole, having injuries.
And it's been all worth it.
2 of the coolest phone calls that I've made were when I was put on scholarship for the first time.
The other one was earlier this season when the former walk-on was named a team captain.
Being named captain is one of the greatest honors of my life. I think anytime you have the respect of your teammates, it means a lot. Particularly for me, just knowing the journey that I've had since I've been here in my 6 years.
6 years Stry wouldn't change for the world.
Being a part of the Wisconsin program was always something I took a lot of pride in, right? And whether I was playing or not, being able to be a part of the team, help contribute, and say that I was a Wisconsin Badger meant a lot to me.
And don't forget to check out this week's Wisconsin Huddle right here on News 3 Now on Friday at 6:30. And remember, you can always come out to a live taping on Monday at Buck and Honey's in Sun Prairie at 6:30.
Plenty of football content on an off week for the Badgers. Gary's back. Final check of the forecast.
Yeah, rain's starting to wind down. There's the live view from the WISC-TV Sky Cam. But the Platteville-Quebe Radio Sky Cam shows some sunshine and also shows a couple of scattered showers. But notice how quickly they're dying out around Platteville. Most of southern Wisconsin now, the rain is just about over with.
All right, Gary, thank you. Thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6.
Have a great evening, and we'll see you back here at 10.